All right, looks like we're live. I haven't seen anything on the system freak out or what have you. So first things first, let's make sure we get first footfall here. Yeah, this plant's a little toasty. All right. Let's get back inside and see what we can plot. Let's check out the local system map here. All right, so sorting by body name, it looks like this world was worth a couple million credits. First discovered and mapped high metal content number 2. So we're going to go to body 2. Okay, we're looking good. Let's go to Super Cruise here. Yeah, I need to redirect the game audio into my headset here. Stand by. There we go. Yeah. Now the microphone's actually picking me up instead of all this other stuff. I'm also gonna bring back the audio boost just a little bit. There we go. And it looks like it's... I could probably set it so it's not triggering until it hits 35 dB. So let me change another filter here. All right, there we go. Now I can actually move things around and not obliterate the game audio. All right, let's get there in a hurry. That's more like it. Now let's orbit the gravity well. And let's see here. Does not look like we're landable. Let's go around to the moon. should line us up for a nice scan here. Here we go. Let's go probe there, and there, and there, and one there, and there.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Really? Okay, fine. One more. That should take care of it.
Surface scan complete.
All right. Oh, it's actually landable. Well then, let's score ourselves a first footfall, shall we? Wow, it looks strangely foggy. It's either a very smooth surface or that's a thicker atmosphere than usual. Hang on a second. Are we really sure? No, that's not landable. Hello. Yeah, that's not landable. All right. So let's go scan its moon. Throw a few probes on this guy here. Sunny side. Fabulous. All right. So, one there, and one there, and one there. The probe launch sound here. It's very intense. I get it. It really wants you to know that that probe has left the building, man. Really? We're that close? All right, fine. One more right there. That'll do it. All right, next up. According to my statistics, Waterworld. That will be worth 4 million credits to go map it. World 3. 3 and 8 are next ones here, so let's go to Planet 3. Star, hi, bye. Alright, just a quick bit of background here. I'm going to be joining the Distant Worlds 3 expedition. It takes off Sunday night, actually, so while everyone else is watching football, I'm going to be joining a group of what looks like about just shy of 10,000 players, preparing to head out on Distant Worlds 3 expedition. So should be interesting if you're into that kind of thing. Basically, it means I will be out of reach of the bubble, as it were, flying into the game's massive Milky Way-sized map for 3 months. So hopefully reaching corners of it that I hadn't previously reached, because I don't have my own fleet carrier. So we're supposed to all meet at one particular system by about 29 hours from now.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Oh, it's more than that. Missed a spot right there. That should do it.
Surface scan complete.
Bingo. So that little scan should be worth 4.2 million credits just for doing that. All right. So last one's number 8, Waterworld. I'm going to go ahead and map it. And then we're just going to do the Neutron Highway. It's going to be less than 20 jumps to get out to where we need to be. And we'll see what happens, because it's been a while since I've landed. Which means if I get caught by a human player and that human player decides I need to die, I have no idea where it's going to land respawn my ship. Supposedly, here in the FleetCom private group, it's supposedly only people who have signed up for the Distant Worlds expeditions, and the thing is that it's supposed to be no friendly fire without prior authorization, and even then there's certain things you're not supposed to do. No flying around like a maniac when there's other ships around, because you could kill somebody accidentally with a collision. And the community actually has a good enough relationship with tech support for the game that if you do get killed by shenanigans, they will put your ship back in space where it was, rather than you having the usual gaming penalty, so long as you do not rebuy, go to the rebuy screen to buy your replacement ship, so, which is nice.
Surface scanned by 50%.
You're really having that much trouble getting through the cloud layer here? Alright, well, let's do one more. It looks like a bug. Give it a little boop on the nose. Give it a mouth, not sure.
Surface scan complete.
Done and done. Estimated 1.5 million credits. Alright, we are done here. Let's go back to
Frameshift drive charging.
next en route. At this point, ED Copilot should kick in and start filling in some details.
We're jumping to final drive special D12-30. This star we are jumping to is scoopable, as are the subsequent 5 stars in our route. We have 6 jumps left to go.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
That's enough fuel for now. Let's head on. You're actually hearing the joystick controller creaking in the background there. I should probably
Jump initiated.
readjust the
Heading
Yeti
to
so it only kicks in
YB
at
46-0.
maybe 25. So it only kicks in at 25. So let me do that real quick.
Congratulations. My databanks indicate you are the first ever human visitor to this system, Commander.
Oh, cool. Nothing here but another star, though, so...
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, I think we have our ducking configuration configured.
Now jumping to Fire Drying CC Chef B 43-0. This star we are jumping to is scoopable, as are the subsequent 3 stars in our route.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm definitely not the first person to get here. Wow, there's a lot of planets in this one.
Jumping to Fire Drying GZ Chassis 19-2. We're now 3 jumps from Flyover Dryery, SZ-N D7-13. Commander, it looks as if we are the first to visit this system.
The first discovery. Of course, nothing here, just a couple stars, so no problem. We're kind of in a hurry.
We're jumping to Flyover Dryery ZK-B 36-1. This one's scoopable, as is the subsequent star, so only scoop here if you feel the need.
Alright, so next up, let's see, I'm gonna need to peek at the map here. 2 jumps to go till our next neutron boost.
Jumping to Flyover Dryery Chassis 16-3. The star we are approaching is scoopable, but the subsequent star in our route is not.
Oh, it's so sad. There we go. Hey,
We're now
Got,
1 jump from Flyover Dryery.
Scotty, Bryce Scotty 551. Wait a minute. I know a Brian and I know a Scott, their father's son. It's probably not you. Welcome. Hear you saying, you missed where I said I was heading to. Hehehe. I'm sure that's totally safe to say. I'm heading to the starting world of Distant Worlds 2. excuse me, Distant Worlds 3, which is, let me take a quick peek here. Well, the neutron plotter's getting this here. So there's a system for Distant Worlds 3 that we'll be launching a lot of people from come Sunday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, USA. That's several hours after the official launch of the whole thing, which is being done UTC time. So,
Heading to
for more details, check out the Distant Worlds website.
This next star is a
Let me go
neutron
ahead
star.
and put a link to it. I don't even know if the site will load. It has been getting completely whomped due to the flurry of people wanting
in our neutron highway
to sign up
route.
and waiting to the last minute. Of course.
System scan complete.
First, need to focus on this neutron scoop here. Not getting toasted. Alright, let's be facing not in that way. There we go.
Setting course for Col 173 Sector U N-T D3-1, the next stop in our neutron highway route.
So, there's the website for Distant Worlds. Oops. I just messed up there. That's what I get for changing my destination. So it is NGC 1981 Sector ZUY Delta 27 Planet 7C. I'm pasting this directly from the website just in case the website doesn't respond. Like I said, it took a hot minute to load up. And according to this, it is, let's see how many thousands of players, 7,000, did not quite hit the 8,000 player mark. All right, let's readjust here. There we go, replotting. Permit locked. What? Interesting. So there appeared to be shenanigans. Let's go NGC 1981 Sector CU-Y Delta 27. Route unavailable. Missing a permit. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are there permit locked sector? Oh. Okay. Here's an issue. I am way out yonder. I can. Oh boy. I did not think of that. There might be some permit issues. I'm gonna have to rely on the built-in, rely on the built-in tool here. So let's go thusly. Let ED Copilot actually do its thing this time. There we got it.
System is just one jump away. Yippee-ki-yay, Melon Farmer.
I'm sorry, what? So, Padawans, where has Master Kenobi's planet disappeared to? Master Obi-Wan's planet seems to be missing.
UN-TD3-1.
It's funny right there.
This star we are heading to is a neutron star.
Which means throttle back, dummy. There we go.
This is the next waypoint in our neutron highway route.
All right. So ED Copilot is a little application I
There are
have
four
running in
bodies
a
the
second
system
window,
which have biological signals whose type has not
doing
been
all the talking.
observed.
And the way this works is it actually watches the log file of what the game's doing. It ran the Neutron plotter on a third-party website,
GM-LM7-4, the next stop in our neutron highway route.
and it is specifically finding neutron stars and plotting a course to my final
System is
destination.
just one jump away. No need to pack an overnight bag.
So this can at least double, if not more, under ideal conditions, almost quadruple your total number of light years per hour while traveling through the game.
We're jumping to code 132 sector GM-MD7-4.
Because the usual distance here would be 1,300 light years, and in a ship that can
The
only
star
do
we are approaching
70
is a
per
neutron
jump,
star.
I'd have like, well, I don't know, 15 jumps to go. Now I only have 6 or 7 to go.
We have reached the next stop in our neutron highway route. You
So
have made 10 jet cone
this-
boosts. Perhaps it is
this
time
takes
to
care of
repair
some of
your
the more difficult things to do. The game's so large that there aren't tools available in the game to do all the things that the game is capable of doing. So,
Setting course for Col 140 sector IR-W D1-15, the next stop in our
for
neutron highway
example,
route.
yeah, basically hitting the nitrous oxide button.
We
Absolutely.
will reach our destination in 8 jumps.
Every time I scoop one of these stars, is for the sake of anyone else listening in who maybe hasn't seen Elite Dangerous. Normally, when you scoop fuel from a star, it goes into the main fuel tank. If you scoop from a neutron star and its fancy little bands of blue-white death, it does not fill the fuel tank. It goes directly into the frame
We
shift
have
drive
successfully
itself, according
transitioned
to
to which
lore.
space? Heading to
And your
Col
next jump
173 sector
has
LS-TD3-4.
quadruple the usual capability.
The star coming up is scoopable, but the subsequent star in our route is not.
Yeah, we want to scoop this one because we have been burning through standard fuel pretty. Let's get this back up. Last time I did a Distant Worlds expedition, I played most of it through the HTC Vive headset and then realized no one wants to watch that footage. Somebody else is moving their head around in VR space. Even just watching it on YouTube, get a little motion sick. Whoops! Did not mean to do that. There we go. Fast and Furious in space. Yeah, pretty much.
Jumping to Col 173 sector MN-TD3-16.
And speaking of Fast and Furious,
This
using
star isn't scoopable, but
using
we can
nitrous
scoop the next
oxide
2
on a-
stars after this.
on a real car does cause damage over time, and using these jet cone based
We're now
boostings
6 jumps
here
from Col 140 sector
actually
IR-W
does
D1-15.
trim off about 1% of integrity off your ship's
We will have
main
to supercharge here,
hyperdrive.
or use FSD injection to make the next jump of 301.45 light years.
Alright. We are supercharged, we are plotted. Yeah, so my frame shift drive has been trimmed down to 92% integrity. I have not ever seen it fail to, shut down due to the damage. I have, however, seen it fail to start up. Like you go to, if you've landed and you're suffering extensive degradation of the frameshift drive, it is possible that when you click to tell it to power up, it just says no.
25 to 0.
So it's basically what's the statistical likelihood that when you tell it to go, that it will?
This star we are jumping to is scoopable, as is the subsequent star in our route.
What I don't know is if there are conditions in which the frameshift drive would just fail and you drop right out of high-speed travel into normal space and just crash to a stop. Don't know if that's a problem we need to worry about. Alright, next jump. I don't know if there's anyone still in the chat. Let me take a peek here. Set this to all chat messages. I don't know if anyone's still in the chat, but if you are,
Our next star is scoopable.
could you tell me how the
subsequent star in
audio
our route is
levels
not.
are? I.e., can you hear the game better when I stop talking? It's been the main concern, because originally when I had this, I was not hearable. I had my microphone only set to like 30% volume, so it's just not pleasant. I'm using OBS to do auto ducking, so that when I do speak through the microphone, or the microphone picks up something more than, say, about 28 dB, that it lowers the audio of the game so I can be heard.
2 sector LH Chengdu 22-1. This star isn't scoopable, but we can scoop at the next 2 stars after this.
This looks like a T Tauri star based on the color here. Yep, that is gonna do
We're
nothing
now 3
but
jumps from
cook the
Col
ship.
140 sector IR-W D1-15.
Frameshift drive charging.
3 jumps to our next neutron. Apparently this is plotting me around a permit locked area, because the in-game mapper could not map me directly there.
We're jumping to Col 140 sector LX-UC2-1.
Game is quiet, but the
This
microphone
star and
level's
the
good.
subsequent
Okay.
star are scoopable, so only scoop here if you are low on fuel.
Well, I do have some overhead I can feed into the hold on, I want more of that. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's jump in. All right. Map.
Jumping to Col 140 sector HR-W D1-49.
Starting the ED Copilot main process. Please
Uh-oh.
stand by.
ED Copilot just
The
freaked
ED
out.
Copilot process is starting.
Thought I clicked stop. Or it crashed, one or the other. Yep.
Frameshift drive charging.
Good afternoon. System load in progress. Just give me a few seconds here to warm up my circuits, then I'm all yours, Commander.
Yeah, welcome back. Not sure what happened there.
Last tick was 4 hours and 33 minutes ago, at 17:48.
You sure about that?
All circuits are now fully active and engaged. Ships ready to go. What's the plan for today? Commander. We were last following the route in your Neutron Highway route bookmark group. If we are not following this any longer, clear this route by saying clear active route or by deleting the bookmark group.
I'm going to say nothing and just leave it as
Jumping
is.
to Col 140 sector IR-WD1-15. The star coming up is a neutron star. We have reached the next waypoint in our Neutron Highway route.
Okay. We're supercharged. And it's kicking in. All right. Looks like we have
Setting course for Col 132 sector II-S-D4-63, the next stop in our Neutron Highway route.
1 neutron jump and then 4 standard jumps and then 1 after that. So we'll be there in less than 10 minutes. All right. Let's engage the next one. That's not good. All right, now we've got a problem here. Let's see here. Can I view the map by permit lock? Yeah, this is I've done a little bit of zigzagging here trying to get back to the system. I may have to hoof it elsewise. Alright, first things first, let's bookmark the DW3 starting system here. And GC 1981 sector CU-Y Delta 27. Woo! 18 jumps.
Setting course for NGC 1981 sector ZU-Y D27. We will reach our destination in 18 jumps. Yeah,
let's go DW3. Bang! DW3. Launch. And favorites. Save. Alright, so we're gonna... Oh wow, that's near the Messier 7. Oh, it's gonna be pretty out there. Alright. Yeah, that's a bit zigzaggy. We've got a bit of a navigational issue here to get around permit locked area. So we are going to see if the maybe we redo a plot. 'Cause I'd really prefer this to not take 18 jumps if I can do it in 6.
Jumping to simulate D-Watch reading 21-1. The star coming up is scoopable, as are the subsequent 13 stars in our route.
Yeah, but I don't like 13 jumps.
Fuel scooping.
Interesting. So the neutron plotter does not acknowledge. Yeah, I wish I could do the Kessel run in only 12 parsecs.
Drive charging.
Warp space, as it were. Let's see if we can coax this. Let's see. Let's go Neutron Highway route. Let's see if it's going to find one that does not involve permit lock systems. It's thinking about it.
Course plotted, Commander. There is only one neutron star boost required and a total of 9 jumps required. As auto jump is enabled, I will plot our course now.
Oof. All right. Well,
We will reach our destination in 14 jumps.
that's the best we can do. Got to get around that plot. Lockouts. Ignore the dangerous space in the Imperial town. Yeah, don't I wish? Yeah,
Jumping to
my
speed.
goal in
200.
playing Elite Dangerous. Myself, I'm much more of the explorer type. Don't get personally involved in all
This next
those.
star is not scoopable, but the
power
subsequent
play
3 jumps in our
issues.
route all have scoopable stars.
All right, so we knocked a few jumps off of it. It's still not ideal though. Oh, that is
Frameshift drive charging.
not a scoopable friend there. Next one is. All right, well we're just gonna haul it here.
Now jumping to simulate the achieving 22H0. This star and the next 2 stars in our route are all scoopable.
Okay.
Are we there yet? Oh, 12 jumps still to go. Such fun.
All right. So now it's a smart aleck. So I wonder how fast I could line up for jumps if I just use Super Cruise Assist on entry and just blast it away from the star as quick as possible. You know, in general,
Jumping to simulate
can do
23H0.
you can do a jump in less than 60 seconds. Everything's just right.
This star we are heading to is scoopable, as is the subsequent star in our route.
Let me find that out here. I'm gonna pop up my stopwatch. Start at arrival. 5 seconds. Scooping.
A5 is landable with an atmosphere. Commander, shall we go check it out? It is
No.
in our databanks as already been discovered, but we might be able to claim first foot forward.
So charging at 17 seconds in. 5 seconds. 30 seconds.
We're jumping to simulate GX-.
36 seconds, we're in the tunnel.
The star we are approaching is scoopable, but the subsequent star in our route is not.
Stop. 50 seconds. 50. So yes, you can do jumps in less than 60 seconds. Now, the thing is, can you do sufficient scoop to maintain your tank at next star?
Frameshift drive charging.
So, yep. 1 jump per minute. You do 1 jump per minute, and I've got a fairly well
We're jumping to
tuned
simulate
fan delay.
5-22.
Zorgon Peterson man delay here, which is out of the box after tuning. We'll do about 70.
We can't scoop at this one.
75
but we
light
can at
years.
the next 3 stars after this one.
What kind of star is this?
We're now 9 jumps from NGC 2232 sector EL-Y D18.
System scan.
Right. Well, let's get our
We
next.
will have to supercharge here, or use FSD injection, to make the next jump of 257.81 light years. We have a places of under neutron stars.
It's odd. Why would that be just a standard place of interest? I mean, every neutron star is a place of interest. All right, let's make this next jump. So neutron en route without needing the plotter. Probably had to do that to route around all those stupid permit locks.
Jump initiated. Heading to Sinuev GX-WB20-0. This star and the subsequent 2 stars are all scoopable, so only scoop here if you are low on fuel.
Kind of not, so... Cool down, go. Oh, I didn't see what the... I need to time the actual cooldown. Hang on a second. Only been playing the game for like 7 or 8 years. Never actually paid attention to what the frame shift drive cooldown was. So I'm going to start the timer upon arrival.
Jumping to which head sector VK-HNB7-0.
And then see how long it takes for the frame shift.
The star we are approaching is scoopable, as is the subsequent star in our route.
System scan complete.
So 10-second cooldown.
Frame shift drive charging.
You know it would be bad, he says, completely jinxing himself. Getting hyperdicted by Thargoids.
Now jumping to which head sector LS-SB4-0. The star coming up is scoopable, but the subsequent star in our route is not.
Lovely.
We are now 6 jumps from NGC 2232 sector EEL-YD18.
25 bodies here. Alright, that's enough.
Frame shift drive charging.
So I may live stream these
Now jumping to
as I'm
head
on
sector
Distant World 3 just for my own.
We can't scoop at this one, but we can at the next 4 stars after this one.
I recorded a lot of footage from Distant World 2, got a lot of great screenshots, but most of my recorded footage was done in VR. But you just can't duplicate just how awesome the VR experience was by looking at it on a flat screen. So it's just not a... You know, what's the point of recording it if you're never going to watch it again? It's like all those videos you take of fireworks during, you know, July 4th, other explodey holidays here in the United
Now
States.
jumping to flame sector HQB5-0. The star coming up is scoopable, as are the subsequent 3 stars in our route.
Ooh, got a planet here. 30 light seconds. What's this other one? 6 light seconds from the star. Woo! And I see why you call this the flame sector. All right, I gotta check this out. Oh, and it's landable. 3 light seconds away from me right now. What's your distance from your home star? My goodness. Surface temperature. Yeah, that's a little warm. Worst case, 1364 Kelvin. That's a Yeah, 3.7 light seconds from the star. Hot, 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 hot. Yikes. Oh, the Witch Head. Oh, Witch Head. I think that was the name of the shape of a nebula or something.
Jumping to NGC 19.
Yeah, the Witch Head Nebula. That's a real astronomical term in that case. But, yeah, we know why this was called Flame Sector. No, there's this nebula called the Flame Nebula. It's not just because planets here are cooking right next to their
from
parent
NGC
stars.
2232 sector EL-Y D18.
All right. Next up. Careful what you ask about that. Yes, indeed. Don't ask why unless you're prepared to accept the answer.
Jump initiated. Heading to NGC 2232 sector M-WD1-2. This one's
these-
scoopable, as is the subsequent star.
These
so
interstellar
only scoop
spaces,
here
though,
is the
are called witch space in the game lore, so that's apparently due to the sounds that it makes. It's called witch space. I actually can't tell what sounds it's talking about that's witch-like. I'm not gonna lie. No idea why it's called that. Yeah, let's get a good scooping here. Alright. Peel away. Charge it up. So in Distant Worlds 2, I had a fairly well-equipped had a completely different model of ship.
We're jumping to NGC.
It ran unusually hot. I could not do that scoop and run. This Mandalay runs
Our next
notably
star is
cooler,
scoopable, but the
so
subsequent star in our
it's
route is
definitely optimized for long travel. Nowhere near as nice as the Star Trek Voyager. I mean
not.
the
We're now one jump from NGC
Caspian
2232
Explorer has
sector
been.
EL-Y D18.
Totally looks like
Body 4
Star
in the
Trek
system
piece.
has unidentified biosigns. Commander, shall we go check it out?
Ooh, unidentified biosigns. Tempting. Fiddlesticks. Nah. I need to go ahead and actually finish this up so I don't have to run tomorrow night. I want to park my ship where it needs to be.
2232 sector L-Y D18. Our next star is a neutron star.
Notice you were cooler than I thought you were just aging well. Yes, that too. I'm fabulous.
We're now at the next waypoint in our neutron highway route.
Oh, the aging cooler
This system
is
might
the
yield some high-grade emissions, potentially Imperial shielding. Body NGC 2232 sector LYD181D in this system has remaining biological scans of interest to you, Commander. We can make around 28.35 million credits scanning 7 of 7 species there.
Not sure I want to hang around for that. Oh, can I please get out of this jet before you plot me? Oh, snap.
Setting course for NGC 1981 sector ZU-Y D27,
Last
the next
jump.
stop in our neutron highway route.
Yes. Okay.
Just the one jump to get there. How convenient.
Yeah, I'm cooler lately. It's the short hair. Finally decided to go ahead. Yeah. Number 2 guard on the scissor, on the scalpel. No, trimmers. Yes, it's a DIY job.
Jumping
Don't
to
judge
NGC
me.
1981 sector ZU-Y D27. The star we are approaching is scoopable.
All right.
We have reached the end of our neutron highway route, Commander.
Yes, we have. All right. Well, it will be very interesting to see.
Your home system, where everyone knows your name and possibly your outstanding finds.
I see what you did there. All right. Well,
There is a potential for proto-heat radiators, proto-light alloys, or proto-radiolic alloys in this system, Commander.
too many fleet carriers, people. You're not supposed to bring your own fleet carriers to the DW3 launch system. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and filter out carriers because I just need a station. Want to land and dock. Beagle's Rest. I have a feeling that's going to be really crowded. Strategic Communications Hub. Has appropriate landing pads. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to try that one. An asteroid station. Let's try it. Hey, I see hollow squares. They're actually other humans in this instance. Let's see how much bandwidth they're using up. Here we go. Flying Simba. All right. Finally. We are here. Now, the eventual destination here will be planet 7C. I didn't scan the beacon. Oh well. I wonder if I'll get system information after docking at a station here. Nuts. I just want to tap in here before do anything risky. This is an asteroid belt based station. I'm gonna see if the game pays attention to rotational position on map versus on screen. Let's get lined up and see what we have here. Which side is it likely better to enter on? Kind of hard to tell. Oh, I'm coming in this way. Here we go. Dropping out. Be curious to see if they do anything specific for the event at this station.
Commander, you will find landing pad 5 at 7 o'clock at the front, keeping green lights to your right.
Alright, well I see one other person in this instance. I wonder if Frontier does it any there's shooting going on.
Interference detected. You're free to go, Commander.
So apparently there were some shenanigans in here.
Warning, shield generator has
This is trading vessel 198 inbound from Trapezium sector CG-X.
Are there shenanigans going on here?
Requesting docking. Welcome to DW3 Strategic Comms Hub. We welcome your business. Sending your landing pad now. Receive, thank you.
I literally don't know what pad I'm supposed to be landing on.
They say the Reading Grenade plant can sleep for centuries.
Sounds like we should board AI on Fridays.
If your air sleeps, upgrade immediately.
She's fine. Just complains about heat like the plant does.
I can't read the docking bay numbers. No docking bay numbers are being displayed.
Feel like I'm just gonna wait till the station isn't shooting to try docking.
Yeah, really.
If you're the instructor, that's your student.
He told me landing bay 5 was at 7 o'clock upon entry, but okay. Map says my docking bay is behind me. There's 5. Wow. This is quite the crowded environment here. Come on, lock me in. There we go.
This is our first visit to this station, Commander.
Alrighty.
Landing successful. Clear to disembark. Welcome.
Well, let's get patched up a little. That was a little uncomfortable.
Welcome to DW3 Strategic Comms Hub, Commander Lawson Thompson. Your reputation with deep space surveys is stellar, so please enjoy our courtesy VIP facilities. We hope you have a pleasant stay.
Is that in game or is that ED Copilot doing that? All right, Edie, don't you complain about limpets. We're just not going there, okay? All right. Huh. Well then.
Control. Still waiting on docking clearance. Any updates?
Keep whining and I will put you at the back of the queue, Commander.
Nice. It's a bummer Universal Cartographics isn't available. I do have some stuff to sell. All right.
DW3 Strategic Comms Hub.
With that,
Requesting a flyby.
let's check out Galnet News.
This is DW3 Strategic Comms Hub Control. Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
And dinner in 5 minutes, so. NGC 1981, Sector Z, D27. All right.
07 Control. Good to be here. Exploration vessel requesting docking pad. 07 Exploration Vessel. DW3 Strategic Comms Hub Control here. Welcome to NGC 1981 Sector ZU-Y, D27. Landing info dispatched.
All right. So with that,
Thank you.
we'll call it a
Your
night
space
here.
station is impressive. We thank you. And where are you ladies and gentlemen
Call it a
coming
night.
from?
Thanks for hanging out,
We're in Hip 8
Briscotti.
04. Nice. Well, enjoy your visit with us.